This is Matrixlord212, and what really pisses off me? Well, quite a few things actually. Going with the movies, what pisses me off is when you look forward to a movie after so many years, and then you get the biggest pile of monkey crap there is. A lot of times, you know, these movies are so much money to go see, and you wait and you wait and you wait, and then you go, and it's like, oh God, what is this garbage? Alright, I'm at a loss for words on half these movies that I saw that were just absolutely junk. I mean, talk about like the Shrek movies. I liked the first one, but every single one it just got bad. But then you have an absolute dream of a spin-off with Puss in Boots that is absolutely amazing. Totally, I was so turned off with the Shrek movies that I didn't even want to see Puss in Boots until the kids made me see it. And let me tell you something, that movie was a great, original, amazing movie that took me by surprise, and I love Puss in Boots. So I will be seeing Puss in Boots 2 with the kids and everything else. That was great. But it's just sometimes, you know what, some movies are not meant to have sequels. Shrek could have been by itself and it would have been fine. But you know, I think they went up to 4. It was like, come on. It's just done, you know. I would have rather seen Austin Powers movies, to tell you the truth. I mean, I loved all of them, but the fact of Dr. Evil becoming a good guy, that pissed me off, really. So hopefully a new Austin Powers I know they're making, and Dr. Evil is evil again. That would be a lot better. But there's a lot of them. Even, alright, going back to a classic movie like Mannequin, right? Well, not classic in the 80s, but you know, you had a great movie like that, you know, right? But why would you make a sequel to that? You know, that's a standalone movie. You made a sequel to that, and it was totally crap, garbage. You know, Weekend at Bernie's was cool, and then you make, I mean, how many did you make after that? 2, 3? I'm not really sure. But you know, Caddyshack was a great movie. You know, you made 2, and it was like, you know, I mean, it was alright, but I mean, certain movies just don't deserve sequels. Ghostbusters was a great movie. Ghostbusters 2 was so friggin' hyped, like it was gonna be the greatest thing ever, and then they did the stupidest things, like having, you know, the Statue of Liberty walk around in sneakers. I mean, Vigo was a great character, but then they screwed it up with certain things, like having him possess, you know, Ray, and it was just, come on, man. I mean, at some point in time, it's like the script was half done, and then they did it along, and they wrote the script as they were filming it. So, I mean, that's the way it appeared to me with certain things. So, you know, I can understand why Bill Murray doesn't want to do another Ghostbusters, but I'm sure they could write a script that's worthy, and do a Ghostbusters 3. I mean, they should just go back to the way it was, rated R, I guess, right? Wasn't it rated R? I'm not really sure, but just go back to basics. Make it Ghostbusters that's actually scary. Don't make it for the kids. Don't make it like with the marketing potential. I mean, that's the problem that they had with Ghostbusters 2. But you know, there's so many other movies that, you know, just get screwed up. I mean, you had Gremlins, which was a great movie, and then you had Gremlins 2, and you're like, what the is this? Like, they ruined it. I mean, the character and certain things were good in it, like the character of the brain, Gremlin, was great, but then the whole other concept around it was just garbage. I mean, you know, the cool ideas they should have used for another Gremlins movie. I mean, Gremlins, there should be another Gremlins movie. But don't make it like a musical comedy. I mean, I don't know what the hell that was. You had great sequels like Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. They were perfect. Okay? If they were going to do another one back then, I don't know if it would have worked, because you know what, I think it was perfect that they ended it with 3. But you know, other movies too, it's just you ask the question, like, why? You had Starship Troopers, but then you have sequels after that, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at some point in time, you know, you got to think, all right, you're making movies, but don't just make movies to make money, okay? It should be worthy of a sequel. You shouldn't just make a sequel to make a sequel, right? Half the stuff out there is like, why is it even a sequel? You know? You had a great movie like Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man 2 even better, almost. Spider-Man 3, I know the story behind that. I know Sam Raimi was forced into having multiple villains. That kind of killed it. But that's another thing too. I don't understand why we never could have saw Spider-Man 4. Why couldn't they just let Sam Raimi do his own thing instead of like forcing him to have this guy and this villain and this villain? But then also another thing pissed me off. You have like the Hulk movies, right? I don't understand the concept on why you got to try to be like Bill Bixby a couple of times, or something similar. I mean, why can't you make it from the comic? Why can't you go directly with the comic and do it that way? I didn't like I didn't like the Hulk, the first one, and the reboot or whatever it was. Am I gonna say I liked it or not? Well, I really don't like that one either, to tell you the truth. It was alright. I mean, I guess Bruce Banner was better. I don't know. They were both good, but it's just, you know, it seemed like the Hulk movie turned more like a marketing campaign than anything else. And you know, let's throw all these characters in there so we can make action figures and Slurpee cups or something. I mean, you know, the Abomination I wasn't crazy with at all. You know, and then you have Thor. Blew me away. Thor was absolutely awesome. I thought Thor was better than Captain America. The thing that pissed me off is you know, continuity. I mean, Captain America did not. That's another plot hole. Captain America, Steve Rogers wanted to get into the war so bad and everything, and was a soldier and believed in his country. He would have never sold out to sell bonds and savings bonds. I mean, that never happened in the comic. They tried to make it exactly like Spider-Man when he was a wrestler, and they tried to make all these characters exactly the same and similar things. Captain America did not dance around, okay? And I think that's one of the big things that I couldn't stand about the Captain America movie, is they did that garbage, and it was like a repeat thing of all these other movie melodies or something that they do. You know, and then the fact that the Red Skull never encountered Captain America like more than twice, but yet throughout the whole war, like he's going after him, he disappears. I mean, that's just, I did not like the actor that played the Red Skull. He's a great actor with everything, but I did not like his performance as the Red Skull. I'm gonna say it. I mean, everybody is entitled to their opinion. I was not happy at all. I thought that the Red Skull could have been a lot better, a lot more powerful, and it wasn't believable when they fought, because it wasn't like a monumental thing like they were enemies battling each other a million times, because they only fought like twice. So I wasn't really happy. Captain America movie was okay, but it wasn't. I was severely let down with the Captain America movie. You know, I liked the Iron Man movie. I thought it was the greatest movie, awesome, amazing. Iron Man 2, it was good, but it was too short, I thought. But you know, hopefully we got a lot of good things. Ghost Rider movie I liked. Hopefully Ghost Rider Spirits of Vengeance is good. I hope that Avengers is good, and I hope that Amazing Spider-Man is good. But like I said, this has turned into another rant about what I like in movies and what I don't like in movies. So, right, leave your comments below. Please subscribe. Thank you.